The U.S. House has now approved a $1 billion funding for Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system after Democrats controversially stripped the funding from a separate bill to prevent a government shutdown due to the objections earlier this week. Now, the move comes at a time when speculations about broadening rift among the Democrats over U.S. policy towards one of its closest allies, Israel, are at its peak. The billion-dollar funding was earlier included in the must-pass legislation that the House considered earlier this week. But the proposal was struck from the final draft to appease a group of lawmakers who threatened to sink the legislation unless the proposal was removed from it. The bill was passed by 420 to 9 votes, with 2 members voting present. Each Democrat and 1 Republican voted against the bill. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett and Foreign Minister Yair Lapid, meanwhile, has thanked the U.S. House of Representatives for their sweeping support in backing the bill. The new legislation will provide additional funding to replace missile interceptors that were used during the heavy conflict with Hamas in May.
בית הנבחרים האמריקאי אישר את ההחלטה להעביר $1 מיליארד לכיפת ברזל. עוד הוכחה שבעבודה מדינית מדויקת אפשר להביא תוצאות אפילו מהר. I want to use this opportunity to thank leaders from both parties for their support for Israel's security. Israel has no better friend than the United States of America.
Now, Israel's Iron Dome defense system is designed to intercept rockets mid-air by firing interceptor missiles. The United States has so far funded $1.6 billion to Israel to provide batteries, interceptors, co-production costs for the Iron Dome as well. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.